Welcome back and happy Monday, everyone. This is the Disciplined Degens Pod. I'm here with Gino Bet Openly and Trevor. Quick recap of going into Saturday of last week on the show. A 3-1 day, up 2.2 units. Gino with a 2-1 day and Trevor with a 1-1 day. I got killed on UFC. My boy Cheeto Vera did not come through for me. I was right. I knew he wouldn't get finished. I knew he wouldn't get knocked out or submitted. He looked unscathed after the fight, didn't even take that much damage, even though it looked like he did. But he just could not get anything going on offense, so I'm going to take that loss on the chin. And how we feeling today, boys?
Good. I was going to say two things. One, Trev, I love the wallpaper, my dog. I'm off to Houston. I was all butthurt because March Madness is so far away and all of that, but I can't miss the Final Four. Trev, we need a nickname for you. You need to be like Trev Prop Trev. We got to come up with something, Matty.
All right. Well, I got something for those. I got something here for everybody else, right? So I've been on. Everybody knows if they've listened to this show, right? I've been on San Diego State. I've been on them since before the tournament. They got a lockdown defense, right? Gino's going, but I am going to talk about this. How about the U, baby? Man. How about the U?
And I want to ask before we get into today's picks, just real quick. We keep these calls under 10 minutes. Yeah. Do y'all think the U has a legit chance against UConn just because anyone has a chance?
No.
Or is that a bad matchup?
I think they get run out the building.
It's a bad matchup.
Don't count out the dogs.
Don't count out the dogs.
Don't count out the dogs.
Dude,
I'll tell you one thing. Florida sports in general, bro, it's like NFL playoffs. There was how many Florida teams? We now are in the Final Four, and what, 2 Florida teams?
Yeah,
2 South Florida teams,
and three teams that have never been there.
Yeah. Bro, I was telling everyone on Twitter yesterday, my last March Madness game was Sweet 16. Kawhi Leonard, Kemba Walker, and Kemba Walker cooked us. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. I don't remember the exact data. But when I say he cooked us, I'm not just like, oh, yeah, he put up 15. Like, I think dude put up like 30-something in a goddamn college game.
Yeah.
And we were still in it. I remember we were within 5 points the whole game, but then we failed at the end. So I want to say this. The perfect world, I land in Houston Saturday morning. I got 10 homies from my frat coming out. We drink all day. San Diego beats FAU.
Right.
UConn beats Miami. And then my boys get revenge against UConn.
What's the spread? What's the spread in the San Diego State game?
We're -1.5.
Yep, that game's close. Yeah, I mean
it's kind of like they do those 1.5 just so they don't have the pushes. They like set them up their juice.
Yeah,
that's money line, dude. You ain't winning by 1.
Yep, but over the weekend, right? Great weekend. Gino 9-3, up 5.3 units. I went 11-5.
Trev up 10 units on the weekend, and he had the audacity to go against my algo play of the day, which was Texas. Thank God I had Texas first half and game.
Yeah.
I would have been really pissed. And this is one of those ones where you can argue it's all about if the bet wins or loses. 100% at the end of the day, it's really all that matters. But sometimes the better bet loses, and I'm convinced, even though I've been anti-Big 12 all tournament, I'm convinced Texas beats that Miami team 7 out of 10 times.
I totally agree. That was just right. The men's there, the women there. That was my eyes and heart play, and I said it in the write-up. I said my models said they should win.
They folded
my eyes said Miami had a chance. So
they folded bad. I'm excited. So I'll be tapping in Saturday morning with you guys. I'll be out in Houston holding drinks, probably at a loud bar. So. It's actually a pretty good deal. Not trying to sound like a baller, but when I went up to Philly to watch my Niners get injured, that ticket was $1,500. This ticket was $700, and you get 3 games. You get both Final Four and the championship. I was amazed. I thought you'd just get both Final Four. I didn't know they'd give you both Final Four and the Monday ship.
Oh, that's baller.
Couldn't believe it. You get 3 games for $700. Like, we're upper bowl, like this crazy expensive tickets lower bowl, but I'm with the homies. We'll be drinking. I don't care as long as I can see the court in the side of my eye.
Yeah. I gave you a very helpful link for while you're in Houston on your Twitter post there for you to check out after the show. So make sure you check it out. I think it's something you'll end up needing. It's a cool thing in Houston. So
yeah, let's give out some plays, my dudes, and we'll build it up. Trev and I will build it up all week. Yeah. Maddie will be here too with the UFC plays as the week gets on.
And we got and Major League starts Thursday, so we'll have tons of baseball going because you'll see here at the spread with Gino's dog of the day. It's a mess with some of these teams right now.
Yeah, let's throw them up. So
we got an off week. We got an off week in UFC, but the following week is UFC Miami.
In Miami, yeah, that'll be sick. So I got 2 plays today. I like one better than the other. I like Clippers -4.5. I know Chicago's coming off a win. I actually think people should be lower on the Lakers than higher on Chicago. Clippers -4.5 to me is a good price. I think you'll get some closing line value. I see like a 5.5 tip-off. And then I also like Houston. I know a lot of guys are out. I just don't think this team should be getting 13.5 points. To me, this game, I had it capped at 11.5. You're giving me 2 free. That's how simple I am. So Clippers 1 unit, Houston. Clippers -4.5 1 unit, Houston plus 13.5 half unit.
Okay, that's I like it. Speaking of 13.5 unit spreads, so I'll have to edit this here real quick. I didn't take out the 50.5. So we're going with Giannis today because they're 13.5 point favorites. Under 6.5 assists because we got plus money on it. This is just, I don't think he plays 35 minutes against a meaningless game against Detroit today. I think they're going to run him out of the building. Giannis averages around 6 assists, 5.5, 6 assists a game. But they don't need him for 35, 38 minutes here, right? They're going to just absolutely murder Detroit. And they're going to keep him fresh for the playoffs. He's going to get 25 to 29 minutes, and at that rate, he averages around 5 assists.
Just real quick, Trev. Giannis is out.
Oh, did they rule him out?
Yeah.
Dang it. So when I had thrown it up, I actually said in the post this morning he has a probable tag. There's a chance he doesn't play. If it does, it'll void it. So I actually have a backup for that just in case.
It's not a big deal. It moved the line 2 points. It went from +15 to +13.
That sucks. Okay. So actually who we're going to go the other way then on the NBA is we're going to go Brandon Ingram over 32.5 points plus rebounds. He's on the opposite side. All their big guys are out for Portland. He gets Shaedon Sharp and he is going to cook him today. Ingram will all the offense is going to go through him, right? No Zion. They're running everything through him. I love his rebound prop too, but it was too high. So we'll get that. And then I got an NHL play. We got Evander Kane with Edmonton tonight. Under 3.5 shots goal. He hasn't hit 4 shots on goal in 9 straight. It's just a matchup base for me. And this was -160 at Caesar. And we found it at -137 on some other books. So again, you're gonna give me 23 points. Right, I'm going to take it, and especially when a guy just isn't getting there. So, and then, like I said, we're excited. I got MLB starting this week, and I'll let Gino recap his here.
Yeah, really quick. Double the bet on Clippers, half the bet on Houston. So Clippers -4.5, Houston plus 13.5.
Yeah, I like it, and I'm going over 32.5 points and rebounds. For let me put that back up for Brandon Ingram today, and then Evander Kane with Edmonton. Again, this was, if you can find it at the 137, grab it. I wouldn't pay the 160, but if we can grab it there, that's one we want to take advantage of. It'll be a little slower week for me prop wise. This was a little bit bigger slate today, but it's kind of ugly the next few days for props until baseball starts. But we'll have a ton of stuff coming there.
Have a day, my dudes.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Later.